What's up guys, Jameson Rubiksguy here. Oh yeah, I shaved my head. Emotional breakdowns will do that. Just kidding, I didn't really like having a messy mop, and it'll grow back even now, and barbershops are a little bit hard to get to. Thank you to everyone who's come from Billy the Trainer Club's video, where we spent 17.8 million Stardust, one of these corners, and brought my account down to 42 dust. Apparently, a lot of you want to know, hey, how much Stardust is he up to now? That Rubiksguy, man, how much does he grind? Well, let's take a look. Current Stardust total is closing in on 2.4 million. How did I get that much? Well, we recently had a double hatch event up there. I hatched 12 12-kilometer eggs. Go take a look and see what, maybe it's that corner, see what I hatched. That gave me about 250,000 dust on a star piece with GBL rewards. But let's jump right to the point of this video. You're here to learn Stardust tips, right? Good, I've got you. Compiled in this video are all of the nitty-gritty small tips I've picked up along my 4 years plus of playing Pokemon Go since day one. Stardust is obviously extremely important in the game. I know a lot of people, including my past self, who were Stardust starved. I remember getting just enough Stardust to power up my Rhydon once, and then again, and that was an entire day of hunting. How did I turn that into 17.8 million dust? Stick around. And also, what do I plan to do to get my Stardust back up? We'll cover all of that in this video. I live in Bend, Oregon, so shout out to Pokemon Go Central Oregon Discord group. We have an amazing community there, so if you're local to Bend, reach out. I don't want to drop it there because we'll have a bunch of people just swarming in that are like, I'm in Florida, can I have your friend code? And I'm like, sorry, my account is full. The best tip that I can give, the overall encompassing tip, would be focus on combining Stardust rewards. So what do I mean by that? I have a list here, and I will shout out some people who gave me some tips along the way that I might have forgotten. And if you have any tips yourself, drop them in the comments below. I'm looking for anything, min-max. If you get an extra 100 dust, it's worth hearing. But I won't make you wait any longer. The organization is a little bit mismatched, but we shall get through all of these tips. Tip number 1, stack your tasks. When you receive a field research task, you can hold up to 3 from Pokestops. If you encounter a Pokemon from your field research and you decide not to catch it right away, you run from it, that Pokemon isn't gone. It appears in a 4th slot above your 3 quests. So we can hold 100 Pokemon in that field research stack. So in my videos, you'll hear me reference stacking tasks, stacking Pokemon. If you want to see a full breakdown of how that works, there's a video up there where you can earn up to 225,000 Stardust in 30 minutes if you do some prep work. So stack your tasks. I stack everything unless it's a shiny or I know the hundo and I want to catch it right then and there. And then once you have up to 100 Pokemon stacked, the first one in the line when you reach 101 will disappear. So I like to give that a Nana Berry, something I wouldn't use any other time. So I know that, okay, when that Eevee at say 502 CP with a Nana Berry on it disappears, I know I'm at 100 cap stack. Depending on how crazy you want to take this, you can stack 1st or 2nd tier evolution Pokemon. Under normal circumstances, base tier Pokemon like Charmander, Bulbasaur, and Squirtle will give you 100 Stardust when you catch them. Stage 1 Pokemon like Charmeleon, Ivysaur, and Wartortle will give you 300 dust when you catch them, and the big baddies, Blastoise, Venusaur, and Charizard, will give you 500 dust. So any Pokemon that is evolved once is 300, and evolved twice is 500. There are also certain Pokemon that give more Stardust just because of the species they are, and we'll get into that later. So depending on how much you play, you'll want to save up as many Pokemon in your stack as you can, prioritizing evolved Pokemon, and then catch them all on a star piece inside of a double or triple catch dust event. We are guaranteed to get at least 1 double catch event every month during Tuesday Spotlight Hour when they have the double catch dust bonus. Also, certain community days and other events will give you triple catch dust. Personally, that's what I wait for. Speaking of Spotlight Hours, with the double catch dust, that is a great time to grind your dust. One of the biggest ways that you can make Stardust passively is pick yourself up either a Pokemon Go Plus, a Pokeball Plus, a Gacha Evolve, or one of those third-party options. The Gachas require no clicking, however the Nintendo-branded options are official, so it's up to you as to which one you want to use. The Pokeball Plus will auto-spin stops for you, and you can wrap the cable around it to hold the button down to auto-catch Pokemon. A lot of people prefer the Gacha. One of my favorite things to do with the Gacha is drive loops downtown. I live in Bend, Oregon, like I said, and there's a perfect 5-minute loop that spins, last time I counted, which was over a year ago, 28 Pokestops in 5 minutes. And spawns are popping up all the time. You use an incense, you catch things. It's just free Stardust. Hatching eggs. Okay, this is going to get strange, but bear with me. Adventure Sync. You enable it in your Pokemon Go settings, you sync it up with your device to make sure they're communicating properly, and when you have your app entirely closed, not minimized, but you swipe it up and you swipe it off the screen, closed, without low power mode on, when you walk around your house and then you open up your game later, all of that data will be credited as steps that you've taken, and your eggs will hatch and you'll get distance candy on your buddies. You can kind of hack the system with something that everybody owns. If you're watching this video, you own this. Don't mind me. It's a sock. Yes, this is a clean sock. I put it on 10 minutes ago. You didn't need to know that. The sock method, you take your phone, you put it in your sock. I said it would get weird. With Adventure Sync on, do I even want to bother with this? Because it's... And you go to town shaking your sock. In about 10 minutes, you'll get 1 to 1.5 kilometers of distance is what I found. You can swing it. I just bounce it up and down. It's the easiest. I remember being on a plane, the things I admit for YouTube. Pitch dark, nobody in the aisles around me. I'm like, screw it. This is a several-hour flight. I'm studying for a final. I'm gonna hatch all of my 7Ks that I had in incubators at the time. When I land, the distance is pushed through and I get the final bonus of Stardust. Pokemon Go makes us do embarrassing things. Sock method, that's how it works. Adventure Sync on in your game, low power mode off, close your app entirely, lock your screen, don't know if that's necessary. Put it in a sock and shake it. You can also just hold your phone and shake it in your hand, and I'm not gonna be doing that anymore. Doing that, you can hatch a decent amount of extra eggs using only your free incubator. It is a lot of work, it will strengthen your arms. Your first Pokemon catch of the day gives you bonus Stardust. Currently we're getting 1900 bonus dust for the first catch of the day, and a lot more than that on your 7-day streak. Also, every 7 days that you complete a field research task, you earn a weekly research breakthrough. That gives between 2,000 and 5,000 Stardust usually, and on a star piece, it's increased. If you time up and line up your bonuses, your weekly catch and your weekly adventure sync, you can get extra dust on 1 star piece. Now, I wouldn't take this too crazy if you're sitting there like, I can't play for 5 days to line these up. Just keep catching because you're gonna be missing out on a lot of Stardust otherwise. But if it's easy, if you only have to wait like, oh, I won't claim a field research task today so they line up, then do that. Once they're lined up, stick on it. Every Monday at 9 a.m. is when your Adventure Sync rewards are given out. If you walk 50 or 100 kilometers, you'll get Stardust, and a massive amount at that. I believe at the 100 kilometer reward, you get just over 30,000 dust on a star piece. So that 1 star piece is worth like 8,000 or 10,000 dust or more. I haven't looked and seen if we're on a bonus or not, and that's why it's higher. But what I like to do is as soon as I open my game on Monday, you don't have to be there exactly at 9. That's when they push through, and if you open your game after, you're still gonna get the bonus. As soon as I open the game, I go straight to my item menu, drop a star piece, and hope that I have a batch of eggs hatching, as well as my Adventure Sync bonus. And then I chain that immediately into the next tip, Go Battle League. Before the Adventure Sync bonus is pushed out, I will do 1 set of Go Battle League battles, and I will claim everything except the Stardust, and sometimes the Pokemon encounter. Depends on how crazy you want to take it. But we're going crazy this video, evidently, so we're taking it there. Save your Pokemon encounter, save your Stardust, and when your start piece is on, once you've seen the Adventure Sync and the eggs hatch, because you have to be on the main screen for that to happen, for the Adventure Sync distance rewards to push through, claim the dust from that, get your eggs to hatch, drop into Go Battle League, claim your dust from the set you've completed, and I can generally get 1 or 2 complete sets done. What I don't want you guys to do is drop a star piece and then start your GBL battles, because you're not getting any dust rewards during the battle. You can finish your set and then put the star piece on and claim. Go Battle League gives you a lot of dust. I think it's safe to say you can get 30 to 40,000 dust a day just doing Go Battle League, and you can get close to that without even a star piece on, depending on how many wins you get. If you've ever seen a Pokemon in the wild, which I hope you have because this is a Pokemon Go video, you'll notice that certain Pokemon have a swirl around them. That is a weather boost. When you catch a Pokemon with weather boost, its base IVs, which are the stats the Pokemon has, are increased, and it gives 25% more Stardust. So if you catch a base Pokemon, it's no longer 100 dust, it's 125. A stage 1 Pokemon that was 300 dust is insert correct number here, and a stage 2 that was 500 is insert correct number here. A star piece does add 50% on top of that, so if you're limited on your Pokeballs, focus on weather boosted Pokemon. In addition to weather boosted Pokemon, like I mentioned earlier, there are some Pokemon that have species boosted by the season. So if we look at this infographic, I think it's still accurate. Pokemon like Shelder and Trubbish are key takeaways here. Shelder will give you 1,000 Stardust when you catch it, so 1,500 on a star piece, and Trubbish will give you 750 dust when you catch it, not even counting weather boost bonus, or we just had a double catch Stardust event recently, so Shelder became a 3,000 dust catch on a star piece, which was amazing. So I've said this a few times, but if you don't know this tip, you need to learn it. One of the biggest ways to gain Stardust and to speed up your Pokemon journey by literally double speed, 2 times as fast, is the quick catch method, also known as fast catch or skip animation catch trick as Billy calls it. We're gonna go over that real quick. I thought I knew a lot about Pokemon Go, and when I saw this article pop up like, oh, new way to catch Pokemon quickly, I'm like, yeah, it's probably one of those Polygon articles or something where they're like, hey, guess what? Pikachu's electric type. I go, really? Huh. That's worth writing an article about. I actually don't know if it was Polygon. Let's take a look at my Pokemon Go. Unfortunately, there are no weather boosted Pokemon at my house right now, but the way the quick catch works is you tap a Pokemon, like this Gothita, you grab any Pokeball you want, you can apply a berry if you want, and normally you'd throw the Pokeball at the Pokemon, it would shake, and the entire encounter would take about 16 seconds from tapping the Pokemon to finishing. We can get that down to 8 to 10 seconds. May not seem like much, but I've caught thousands of Pokemon this way. It saves time, it gains dust and experience, and if you're moving, you're going to be able to catch more Pokemon that you would have left behind otherwise. To do this, you can drag either the berry tray over and hold it, but I would recommend doing the ball tray for a reason we'll get into later. Drag the ball tray, hold the screen with your thumb, so currently my left thumb is on the screen, I am not letting go. I've dragged the Pokeball tray. If I let go, the ball tray pops up. So I drag the ball tray over to the left side of the screen, and now my right hand is free to throw the ball. I throw the ball. Once it makes contact, you can let go of the ball tray, tap the screen again. You can finish watching the animation and run on the third shake, or what I usually do, if the Pokemon isn't that important, I will throw the ball and run immediately. The Joltik still shows up on the map, but if I tap it, it will disappear if it's been caught, and it will naturally fade out with time anyway. So even though I have a very limited ball selection right now, we're going to go through a quick catch spree on everything at my house right now and show you just how fast this goes. 1, 2, 3. Snivy, not shiny. You get the point. One additional tip for the quick catch method: if you drag the Pokeball tray over and you throw the ball and entirely miss, depending on how fast you are, you can save your ball. Take a look at my Pokeball total at the bottom. I have 5 Pokeballs right now. Watch this. Throw it off to the side and quickly tap it again. I still have 5. If I were to catch this Snivy on the next throw, it would still count as a first throw bonus for extra experience, and you don't break your chain in quests if you do this properly. It is extremely fast, so you have to be quick on it. If you wait for too long, the ball will be lost. You can also save your weekly Adventure Sync breakthrough box for an extra day, I believe. At one point we were able to save it for a full week, but I think it locks you out of quests now, so I'm not sure which is right anymore. You see the research breakthrough box at the top. Instead of encountering it, just wait. And if you know you're going to have a star piece on at some point later, I believe at the latest the next day, claim your research breakthrough box then. You can also claim the Stardust and rewards from the research breakthrough box and just say not now on the Pokemon encounter. Another small way to gain extra dust is to feed berries to Pokemon at gyms. It gives, I believe, 20 Stardust per berry fed, and you can feed up to 10 Pokemon, 10 berries each, every half hour. You also were able to get candies from feeding the Pokemon at a very low chance. However, I think that's glitched right now, and Niantic says they're working on fixing it. If you look at the Today tab view in Pokemon Go, which is a newly implemented feature over the last few months, it shows you what bonuses are active now during what event. So if we look at the Unova Celebration event, we see we have event-themed wild Pokemon, 5-kilometer eggs, field research, and raid bosses. It will also say there if you have bonuses like double hatch dust, double catch dust, or what's going on. You can also look in the news tab to see upcoming events and say, okay, I'm going to save my stack and my research breakthrough and my Adventure Sync rewards and everything I can for that double dust event that's happening on Monday. In that vein, always pay attention to events that are upcoming, plan accordingly, and sometimes Team Go Rocket will take over. Team Go Rocket grunts, when you battle them, will give 500 dust, and when you battle and beat a leader, it will give you 1,000 dust. You can use that on a star piece to get extra if you know you're going to be chaining a lot of them together. And sometimes they have Team Go Rocket takeovers where we can TM away frustration, and we've gotten double dust before from grunt battles. So that is a great way to grind 1,500 dust per grunt on a star piece over and over and over again. If you know you want to shiny hunt a certain Pokemon, for example, I remember I really wanted some good Machop, so I went to a nest for Machop before it was shiny, and I hunted Pokemon there. There are only certain Pokemon that can nest. I'm not familiar with the list of them, but if you have a local Discord community, there might be a nests channel. Say you want to hunt shiny Slowpoke, and you know you have a Slowpoke nest nearby. You can wait for windy weather or rainy weather and go hunt that Pokemon, and you might as well get the extra Stardust hunting a weather boosted Pokemon if you're going for the shiny anyway. Giovanni is a rare but big Stardust dump. When you're on the special research quest to beat Giovanni, it gives, I believe, a reward of 5,000 dust and 2,500, and when you beat him, it gives extra. So I always try to make sure I have a star piece on for that. I've even backed out of the Giovanni encounter going, wait, I don't have a star piece on yet, because you do get dust at the end of the Giovanni encounter and not just the special research. Currently, during the Unova Celebration event, we have extra tasks that will give us 3,500 dust for using 3 golden raspberries or 1,200 dust for using 5 berries of any type to catch Pokemon. The 3,500 dust is the most dust that we've been able to get from just a basic field research task. If you can stack up 3 of those and claim them on a star piece, you got a lot of dust coming in. If you didn't know, midnight is when most things reset in Pokemon Go. If you've done your 25 Go Battle League battles, as soon as midnight hits, you can do more. If you've claimed your field research stamp for the day, as soon as midnight hits, you can claim another one. Using this knowledge, you can also open gifts before and after midnight if you have a star piece rolling anyway, because gifts give a small amount of Stardust. So you can open your max cap of gifts before midnight, and then after midnight if you have a lot of them saved up and you happen to have a star piece on anyway. Unless you're rolling in dough, I wouldn't put a star piece on just for that, because gifts give a very small amount of Stardust, but hey, it's something. And you always got to be remembering, okay, what can I do to save Stardust? What can I do to earn extra Stardust? All right, I have that field research task saved up, and I have that special research I've been waiting to claim, and I did my Go Battle League battles, and I've saved the Stardust encounters there. Oh, I have my weekly breakthrough box, and oh yeah, I've got a bunch of eggs hatching. If you can combine all of these into one star piece, you get the maximum benefit from your premium items. So those are the main tips that I have in terms of gaining Stardust. We're going to finish the video up with how do you best save Stardust. I know when I was leveling up in Pokemon Go, everybody's tempted to spend Stardust. Ooh, I have that new amazing Pokemon, or I have that shiny I've been wanting, or that 100% Pokemon. I want to dump Stardust into it, or this is my favorite. For some reason, Tepig is just amazing to me. I want to power one up to max. Be cautious. Pokemon come and go, you catch a lot of them all the time, and you will probably get one with better IVs. I would say, up to level 30, don't spend any Stardust on anything that you're not absolutely positive you're going to be using later. Obviously, it's up to you. If you're really attached to that Pokemon, go ahead and do it. I'm not one to tell you how to play your game, but if you're here for Stardust tips, let's go with it. I'm trying to figure out how to best present this, so I'll just say words. If you're looking to power up a Pokemon for raids, take a look and see, am I going to be using this in the future? Is this worth the Stardust investment? Personally, what I would recommend is catch high-level Pokemon. The higher the CP is what I'm talking about. The IVs in this case don't matter. Say you have a really high CP weather-boosted Drillbur, but you caught a Hundo level 1 Drillbur in the past. Now, personally, I would max the Hundo level 1 Drillbur because I have the Stardust for it. But if you need that Stardust for something else, take that really high CP, but low stats Drillbur you've caught in the wild, say it's like 1100 Drillbur, evolve that and use that to battle, and all you need is candy and a few TMs to get the right movesets. And then over time, you can start maxing out that 100% Drillbur. And you can even do a friend a favor, and once you have your team maxed out of good IVs, you can trade that bad IV high level one to a friend to get them started. There are plenty of resources online to look up what the best Pokemon counters are by type, so I would recommend if you're trying to beat raids, focus on that. Don't go powering up a Tentacruel just because it's a water type when there are much better water types available, like Gyarados or Mega Blastoise or something like that. Because unless you really love Tentacruel, that's just a waste of Stardust because it's not that good in raids. Additionally, lucky Pokemon is a great way to save Stardust. Lucky Pokemon have about a 5% chance of occurring from a trade. A lucky Pokemon has a gold glowing background that says lucky. You can only get it in trades, and it costs half the Stardust to power up. Additionally, for the IV hunters out there, 12, 12, 12 are your base floor IVs. One of my favorite things to do in this game is work on getting lucky friends with people so I can lucky trade and guarantee their shiny legendaries will turn amazing stats for me. And ditto, turning them back to them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Shout out to Bailey from our Discord, Drew, Kellen, and Kathy for the tips, some of which I've included in this video. If you're a Pokemon Go fanatic like I am, thank you for checking out the channel. Drop a like, a comment, and subscribe. I used to say I replied to all my comments, but it's getting a little bit crazy now, so I will heart most comments and reply if something's amazing. As for the giveaway, as we mentioned in Billy's video, once I hit 4,000 subscribers, I will be giving away 5 $20 gift cards for either iTunes or Google Play, with the Kanto event coming up in February that will more than cover it for you, if you are lucky enough to win. I will release a video describing how exactly this giveaway is done once we hit that 4,000 milestone and I figure out how I want to do it. I will probably be doing a comment giveaway where you leave me, for example, your best Pokemon Go story or your funniest moment in Pokemon Go or something like that. We'll decide on it later. So once we hit 4,000 subs, you have a chance of winning basically $20 in Pokecoins. So drop a like, comment, and subscribe. In summary, combine every Stardust reward that you can realistically combine for use on a star piece. Save your dust by catching high-level Pokemon and evolving them for raid battles while you slowly power up your high IV, low-level Pokemon. Lucky trade to get Pokemon with better stats. Use the sock method if you're not embarrassed, being extremely weird around your friends and family. And get yourself an auto catcher to just spam the shinies, the hundos, and the Stardust into your account. Doesn't seem like much. I was going to return my Pokemon Go Plus when I bought it, and then I realized this is amazing. I can never let it go. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you around for more content. This is how we say goodbye in this channel, because a lot of other YouTubers do it. The Taco Bell was not real, but bathroom grinds are OP. Rubiksguy out.